give my life color, color, color. You give my life color, color. Give my life color. You give my life color, color, color. You give my life color, color, yeah. Ooh, it's what you do. You give me yellow eyes and orange skies. Red, I'm seeing red. I'm riding violet waves.
Hey, keep your thing on.
I look ridiculous.
They think you can't swim.
Know you for a lifetime. Give my life color. You give my life color, color, color.
Well, guys, welcome to Congaree National Park. I am Billy. Down here you got Miss Jenny. Over there in the teal you got Miss Julie, and then we got Miss Addie in the blue. We're going to be your guides for this trip. The trip we're going to do is going to be about 3 hours long. We're going to go downstream for 2 of those hours. Over that time, give you some history of the area, some history of the park, point out a couple of the more unique trees along the creek, and then describe some of the vegetation, some of the landscape that you're seeing around you, and of course, point out whatever wildlife we happen to come across. Now this morning, we did have several different smaller birds, cardinals, wrens, warblers. We had a pileated woodpecker hang out for a little while. We caught a brief glimpse of a blue heron and a barred owl. So we'll keep our eyes open for all those things. Only thing I can guarantee you're going to see are snakes and spiders.
Great.
Yeah. The snakes are really, really chill. They like to lay out on branches or logs and just warm up. We did see a couple venomous water moccasins this morning, so we'll point those out from a distance. And then it's a pretty good bet that if you get close to a tree today, there will be a spider on it somewhere. Everything from small orb weavers to fishing spiders about half the size of my hand. So we'll point those. All right. We then turn around and paddle back up to here. The current you see here is about as tough as it gets, so it is not a hard paddle at all. Along the way, if you got any questions, please feel free to ask. We'll answer everything we can. We do ask you to keep your vest on while we're on the water. If anybody needs to jump out, hide behind a tree, you're welcome to take it off. So back on when you get inside the water. You got one up there. Oh, see, she has that red vest. She's never experienced. And do we have anyone who has not kayaked before? Yay. All right, real quick, on your paddle blade, you're going to see the word perception. You want to be able to see and read that as you go, because it is upside down.
You give my life color. You give my life color, color, color. You give my life color, color, yeah.
A tandem and a single.
Single
Everybody
tandem.
in 2 singles. You guys are in 2 singles, yeah?
How did you know I like scratches?
Yeah, we can do that.
I did that. No. You're waiting for me. No, you're waiting for me.
I'm the
Listen. All right. Well, I'll stay close to her boat.
What a sweet puppy.
That's
Yeah. All right, she's a border collie?
yeah.
They're such smart dogs. She knows what's going on. She said, whoa, 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 guys.
Hold on, puppy.
Just making sure you are not leaving me.
No, you're not. Come on. Here, come. Come here. Can I get off the... Thank you. See, look, that one's our boat.
She's like, but what about the other one?
Ew. It matches my floating device of shame.
Thank you.
If we're going to go by ourselves, she stays on the boat pretty well. If we're with friends, she wants to go from boat to boat. What you do?
That she'll be attempting to do that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And make sure everyone
To the right as you come through. Would you like to check that one out? There's a little brown water snake, common brown water snake. It will be the most common snake that you're going to see today. There's the one I'm talking about.
You got it? Oh, fantastic.
Oh, now they're too far ahead?
I do not like them in the lead.
Alright, I'm coming. Alright, I got one hand here. Trying.
Honestly, though, we only got rain on like 2 minutes. Well, once we hit the water. And it was just sprinkling because, you know, the canopy is pretty good, yeah. Because they couldn't lay eggs out here because with it being floodplain, you have a good rain and there goes your snake nest. So basically they do.
This is a brave gal.
Nope, no. Yep. Now, if she was on like this branch that I just royally bumped into, she might drop into the water. But on that log, you're gonna bump into me. It's fine. Really, really good.
Are you? I think you're trying to tip us. Yeah, you're trying to tip us, aren't you?
That's the plan.
Penelope.
Mel
Yeah.
Gibson. His character was based off of Francis Marion. Francis Marion was a general in the Continental Army and he was in charge of the South Carolina militia for this area. He basically lived off of sweet potatoes. So much so that they captured a British officer, and when that officer was returned in a trade, he made the comment that there was no way we were going to beat these guys because of what they live off of, which was sweet potatoes and vinegar water. So there's no way our men are hard enough to live off that.
Is there a way to zoom this? No? Okay. All right, cool. Okay, it's fine. All right, turn her around. She's doing good. You're doing a good job. Good girl. Hey, Boop.
It's me, I'm paddling. You do all the work.
We got a little snake loving going on over here. Well,
I pushed her in the water. Now look at the tail. Non-stop. That's all she ever wanted. Let's go in the water.
Loblolly is a Native American word, and it literally means dark water or blue water. That tells you where you will find them. But they thrive down here in the low floodplain. They kind of like to have their feet wet. Actually, there's another one probably about 30 yards back there. Throughout our park, we have several species of pine trees, but down here in the low floodplain, this is what you're going to find. You head over to the visitor center and you'll start finding longleaf, shortleaf, Virginia pine, all sorts of other higher, drier trees that like the drier land. But this one, defining character has got to be your big, thick bark chunks on this one, and then in addition to that, where they grow. Now, one of the nicknames this park actually used to have was the Red to the east, and that's because the entry road into the park itself used to be lined with big rock. In the 70s, we had a huge devastation that wiped out about 70 to 80% of their farms. And as bad as that is, what they decided to do was they went back in that area and intentionally planted loggers. They made it a managed area.
Dude, that is a snake. It just came up out of the water.
I'm sure it was a turtle.
So in managing that as a longleaf habitat, you're bringing back a native plant and you're hosting endangered species. So while we haven't seen many red cockaders within the park, they are in this region. Part of the reason why it's in the park is in order for them to nest in the longleaf, the trees need to be over 70 years old because they nest down.
Alright, so, that's alright. Try to see if I can find the best way to point him out to you. No, straight through here.
Penelope, you got a friend.
The beaver's going to grow throughout the day.
No, lay down. No, you stay there. You stay with Russell.
Hey, hey, you gotta be still. You got a butterfly. Right, you got a little butterfly buddy.
What? Yeah, Henry just saw one for a brief second.
On the lookout for alligators and snakes.
They measure the circumference, the height, and the spread of the crown. So when you look at the top of a tree where your branches are the widest, that's your crown. So when they measure the circumference, they come up 4.5 feet from the ground, and then they actually measure it in inches. So this is about a 22-foot circumference cypress, whatever 22 times 12 is. That's the point value for the circumference of this tree. They then measure the height in feet, every foot is worth a point, and they measure the width of the crown, every foot is worth a point. They add those three together, the tree with the highest score becomes your state or your national champion tree. Now Congaree is often referred to as home of champions, because of the 93 species of trees that we have, around 18 to 20 are South Carolina state champions, and we are home to one current national champion, which gives us the largest collection. Julie, he's back behind you, heading back upstream. Which gives us the largest collection of champion trees in the country. He's back over here by Henry now. He's making his way across the creek. This is what I believe to be a little baby wood duck.
Dun 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 dun. Sorry. Dun 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 dun. Nope.
Let me in.
Come on. Come on, Sharky. Penelope, come here. Come here. You gotta stay on my boat. Alright?
Land ho!
Yeah. You stay on my boat. Come here. Nope. Penelope, on my boat, please. Thank you. You wanna pet the snake? You wanna pet the snake? You sure? I got What the heck?
They have 2 entrances. Now they will build a new one every season. They only use it once for one mating season, and then they abandon it. But it does not. Other like can be a little worse.
Chilling, learning about woodpeckers.
Hi. Where are you going?
Checking out the knees.
Bye. Come here. What are you doing? You gotta get back on my boat or else we're leaving you. Come here. Come on my boat. Thank you. Yeah, we gotta stay with me. I don't know if there's another tour today.
I see the bridge. That means we've made it.
You give my life color, color, color. You give my life color, color. Give my life color. You give my life color, color, color. You give my life color, color, yeah. Ooh, that's what you do. You give me yellow eyes and boring skies.
He did so good. I don't give a flying crap. I just want everyone off the boat so I say land.
No. Why you gotta go down the steps?
He's got to make sure family's
Look,
okay.
look, she's uninjured.
What a good puppy.
Thanks. This was so much fun.